What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 12, and today we've got two massive games with our Nottingham Forest team. Brentford away in London in midweek on the back of our goalless draw to Luton Town, and then the big one, the FA Cup 4th round tie as we take on our former Career Mode side, Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. I can't wait for that one. And with 1.2 million remaining in the transfer budget right now, we might still make another signing as well in today's episode after the two we picked up in the last episode, but I'm not entirely sure who it would be. I certainly wouldn't be against picking up Trevor Chalobah or Lewis Ferguson if we could afford them. However, I'm not sure if they're in our price range in this January window. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I've also just got the full scout report on Carl Darlow, who of course we agreed to sign on the pre-contract in the last episode. So I want to see his overall. It's 73. Which is actually pretty decent, and he might grow 1 or 2 ratings as well, not being in his 30s right now. So, yep, Darlow is coming back to the City ground next season with a GK long throw trait, so I love that. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to bring him back home. So first game of the doubleheader today as we are away at Griffin Park to take on Brentford, right now sat in 10th place as Ollie Watkins goes back home. If the Bees are to make a late push for the playoffs, they really do need to win this game, but after our goalless draw against Luton, if we're to stay in the top 2, we need the win as well. Massive game for both teams as Ollie is back at his old stamping ground, and on a run of no goals, I'm hoping he'll get one today against his former club. Come on, Nottingham Forest. Nathan Ferguson making his debut in this game as well at right back, but it's the man playing left back for Brentford that I really want, Rico Henry. Is there a way we could sign him in this window? He's my main target, but just out of the money. Well, this game coming in midweek just before our clash away at Bramall Lane as well. Loads of rotation for this game here. But hopefully the starters will see us through as Watkins plays a great through ball to Diakabi, who, as we know, has got electric pace, but he's just overcooked the touch. Shouldn't have flicked the right stick there, that's my fault. Watkins has done really well there to find Silva. And it's back to that man, Ollie Watkins, off the post. You put your house in him to score that, but no goals, I believe, in his last 3. He might be the top scorer of 18, but he's starting to show signs that he's slowing down. When I start struggling with my top scorers, I don't just count the games where he's not scored a goal, I count the minutes. Still, Ollie yet to get a goal, but as Leeds go in front there against the Lions at Ellen Road, they're going to go back into the top 2 if we don't find a goal to get in front. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Back on the score sheet against his former team. Show the respect, Ollie. We know you love the trademark celebration, but give it a rest today. Show that respect. We take the lead. So half time, leading by a goal courtesy of that man, 45 minutes away from a return to winning ways as we aim to stay in second. West Brom and Leeds both winning their games against Cardiff and Millwall, so we have to match their result if we are to stay in second and within touching distance of the league leaders West Brom as well. I can't remember the last time they weren't first place. They've been leading the league practically all season long. As Diakabi's done especially well there to beat his man. It's great work. It's Watkins. It's 2. That is absolutely brilliant from Diakabi. Ollie can celebrate and show respect, but really, give the credit to Diakabi. I said before I like him. I really, really do. He's got pace and he's got an end product as well. He scored 5 goals this season, and that's, I believe, his 2nd assist of the campaign as well. Ollie back on the score sheet, bagging a brace at his old club. 2-0 Nottingham Forest. Surely we're getting the 3 points. Watson wins it back and starts a break as well with Thiago Silva storming forward. He's got options to his right and left. And if I roll through Ollie here, oh, this will be absolutely fitting. Oh, it's off the crossbar. That would have been the moment. First hat-trick of the series against his former club. Just couldn't squeeze it in. Great save. Well, that will do it after no goals in his last 2 games. How does he respond? With a brace here against his former team. Final score, Brentford 0, Nottingham Forest 2. Back to winning ways, another big win. He took all of our shots today as well, and he hit the woodwork with the 2 that he didn't score. He should have had the hat-trick, really. Whilst he won't get a match ball, he will get the champagne. Ollie Watkins comes back to his old team and shows them exactly what they're missing right now as well. If they kept hold of him, maybe the roles would be reversed, and they'd be in second. As things stand, whilst Leeds and West Brom win once again, we remain in second place. And we finally see Zach Clough has agreed to leave the club as well. £700,000 we negotiated for his sale, but whilst it does put a bit more money in the bank balance, I'm not entirely sure we got enough to sign a replacement left back, which is what I really want for Gaetan Bong. Nah, he's just going to be way too expensive this season. He's worth more than his current market valuation, so that's a season 2 signing there, Rico Henry. I'd love to have him, man. He's just so rapid, great physical stats, and again, very good when going forward and at the back as well. He'd be the ideal player to come in as part of our back four, but not this season, just too much out of our price range. However, I have just found this guy who looks very intriguing indeed as part of our global transfer network scouting mission, looking for players with their deals that come the end of the year. Laurenti, a 24-year-old Brazilian winger who's 73 rated, probably has a few more ratings to grow, and look at the guy's stats: 4-star, 4-star, high-low work rate, the flair trait, you know I love that. Physically, really solid all across the board, great stamina too, and technically as well, very nice stats too. I must say, a very interesting player, this one. It seems like we'd have to pay quite a bit of money in his weekly wage to get him in, but with Sammy Amiobi leaving at the end of the season regardless, with Diakabi only here on loan, this guy looks very exciting indeed. Let's bring him in. I hope they tell me what they want for his weekly wage, which they do, £27,000 a week. Very pricey sign-on bonus too, but this is the type of guy that I believe with a bit of TLC could develop really nicely. Again, only 24 years old, that's still very young, and it will certainly grow quite a few ratings as well. And as a backup winger next season with his pace and physicality and technical skills too coming off the bench, I think he'd be a really, really good option in late game situations. So let's give him 25 grand a week, 170 grand sign-on bonus, and they say yes. So Laurenti, I don't know nothing about him, but he does look exciting, and he'll be coming in next season. So second and final game of today's episode as we travel to Bramall Lane to take on our former career mode team, and I am so excited for this one. I don't spot an Ivan Toney or Ollie Shaw or Barry Walsh in their lineup, but we know how good the Blades are and we know how difficult of a test this will be. It's our second Premier League opponent of the season, and whilst we might have lost to Anfield earlier on in the campaign, we did put up a good fight, so I'm expecting the same here. I'd love a replay, let's see how we get on. It's Sheffield United in our final game today. I think we could pull this off, you know. I know it's going to be very difficult, but we were so close against Liverpool to equalising there at Anfield after trying to come back from 2 goals down. And, you know, heading to this game, strong lineup out there. I think we've got what it takes, you know. Johnson on the break heel. Joe Lolly out wide, and he's found him. And a very good chance here, because he's in behind Ender Stevens. And no! I thought he'd scored. Oh, you can hear the home fans going, way! I thought we'd scored. But it's into the side of the net. Dean Henderson. Oh, didn't get a touch on the ball. I thought that had gone in. We won't get many better chances than that one this evening. And I thought that I'd found the back of the net. The side of the net ripples though, and Sheffield United escape an early scare, but a good start here from Nottingham Forest. Baldock down the right, trying to cross, and George does well, but Dale does better as he heads it behind for a corner. So far, the Blades can't break us down. Our defence is standing strong, and we're looking very, very organised out there. Bernie shut down by Samba, so he's been fantastic in this opening half an hour. He is so good as Travis finds Campbell, and there he is. It's Samba who just didn't really make connection. Well, that's going to do it for the first half, and I must say I've been impressed by our performance so far. We stood strong, we stifled the Blades, and we're 45 minutes away from earning a very credible replay. A lot of you guys have been asking me what difficulty I'm playing on in this save. As I mentioned before on Twitter, I'm playing the majority of the games on Legendary. However, this game, like the Liverpool one, is Ultimate. But at the moment, we're doing very well here. And oh, yes! That goal goes in, and Samba gives us the lead and makes it 1-0. I don't know what a celebration stop, but a great through ball by Amiobi, and blasted in, no less than we deserve. Sheffield United behind, and it's the man who's been in form of late, Samba. All 3 of his goals this season have come in the cup. 2 in the past round against MK Dons, and now 1 here this evening as well, and a big one to give us what is really a deserved lead. We've been the far better team, and if we keep our foot on the gas pedal and don't just sit back, I can see us getting a second goal and making it through to the 5th round. You're in a bit of trouble. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's when you know the nerves are starting to settle in. It's becoming real now. Half an hour to go, still leading by 1, but starting to surrender possession cheaply and give the Blades chances. Ball through by McBurney, and they've scored as well. Muric beating at his near post and the Blades have the leveller. Nerves, pressure, starting to get to him. There's a lovely little build-up as well and a good finish past Muric at the near post. Sheffield United find the equaliser, and now we've got to make sure we don't throw away this game and at least get a replay out of it. I can see someone winning this game. I can, but it could go either way really. You know, I think we've been a slightly better team, but now the Blades have come out of their shell and are starting to attack more. This game could be won in the dying stages by either team. Stevens' cross. McBurney keeps the chance alive and Sander Berger puts it in. Sheffield United complete the comeback. It's 2-1. We've performed admirably out there today, but unfortunately as McBurney keeps the chance alive, he heads it back to the Norwegian who does the rest. The former KRC Genk man with the goal. Sheffield United in front. Across the middle, and that'll do it now. Leeds United beats Dale Fry to the ball, heads it past Muric, who to be fair has been beaten twice today at his near post, and that wraps it up. Blades are going through. We don't deserve this. They're not going to make it 4, are they? That would be really harsh on us as John Follett crosses, and Joe just couldn't get there, and Mousset volleys it in. Crosses today, we just haven't been good enough at defending, but this scoreline is really harsh on us. Like Norwich City in my Football Manager save, we simply could not defend crosses today. Final score, Sheffield United 4, Nottingham Forest 1, but I think the scoreline is not representative of how we played today. I think we can leave Bramwell Lane with our heads held high. We did much better than that scoreline suggests there. Gave a good account of ourselves. It was a very even contest, this one. Very balanced game indeed, but in the end the Premier League side show why they've got the class to play in the top tier by being more clinical. And man of the match to Leeds Mousset scored 2 of their 4 goals as the Blades come from behind to put the sword to us and make it through to the 5th round. Gutted, but we did okay out there, much better than the 4-1 scoreline suggests. And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, please do drop a like and don't miss the next episode where we've got Birmingham City away at St Andrews, Leeds United in a battle for automatic promotion, and we've got transfer deadline day as well. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.